Okay, now it's time in our meeting to decide who will carry the ring to the volcano. The sociocracy meeting process is called selecting people for roles or elections. First, we'll review the term lengths, tasks of the role, requirements to fulfill those tasks, and the optional desired characteristics.
Tasks, requirements, desired qualities, and term. We decide these first, then we all confirm.
We've already agreed the term of length of this role will be however many months or years it takes to get the volcano and then, if possible, return to the Shire. We've already agreed on the tasks for this role. The tasks are to carry the ring on a chain around one's neck, avoid putting the ring on unless in serious life-threatening danger, to travel with companions from the Shire to the Mountain of Doom, to throw the ring into the volcano.
Yay!
To come home again and resume our lives as before.
Yay!
And as we've agreed, the requirements to fulfill these tasks are 1, courage, stamina, perseverance, the ability to hike up high mountains and through deep caves and eat whatever food we may gather along the way, little or no personal ambition for power, a pure heart. And the optional desired characteristics are being a congenial traveling companion and being a really good cook. You're here.
Yeah,
you're here.
Especially second breakfast. Oh, and fifth dessert.
All right, we'll begin the nomination process. Everyone, please turn in your nomination papers with your name and the person you nominate. And remember, don't volunteer for this role, but you can always nominate yourself.
Nominate, we suggest a community mate. And if I want it to be me, I nominate myself, you see.
Now, I'll read the nomination papers one at a time and ask each of you to say why you nominated that person.
Nominate, we suggest a community mate. And no matter what the season, we're also gonna give our reason.
Pippin, you nominated Gandalf. Will you tell us why?
He's tall and strong and a wizard.
Okay, thanks. Mary, you nominated Gandalf also. Your reason?
Same as Pippin, Gandalf's a wizard.
Okay, thanks. Lady Galadriel, you nominated Gandalf. Will you tell us why?
Because he's a wizard.
Thanks. Aragorn, you nominated Gandalf. Your reason?
The wizard factor, of course.
Okay, thanks. Boromir, you nominated yourself. Your reason?
I am descended from high kings, from fearless royal warriors. We need a brave and skilled warrior for this dangerous task.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Frodo, you nominated Gandalf. Will you tell us why?
Well, Gandalf's got magical powers and is very experienced with the mountains and valleys of Middle-earth, and he knows how to get to, that place. He knows how to handle scary, dangerous creatures, and he's well-versed in the who's who of wizards.
Okay, I nominated Mr. Frodo. It's because Mr. Frodo is a very fine gentleman, he is, and he has a very good heart. I think the person who has this role should first be good-hearted and kind, and not easily tempted by power. And as you know, we hobbits don't care about power. We mostly care about parties and drinking honey mead and eating sweet cakes.
Hear, hear.
Okay, next is Bilbo. You nominated Mr. Frodo too? Why?
I'm with Sam. That boy has a very pure heart. And I agree why we need magical powers and warrior strength in our companions in this dangerous journey. The person who carries the ring must have a really pure heart. And the lad is a congenial companion and a very good cook.
That he is.
Okay, thanks. Gandalf, you nominated Mr. Frodo also. Why?
Well, same reason as Sam and Bilbo. Frodo has an exceptionally pure heart, along with stamina, patience, and perseverance. I will go too and provide magical help, of course, and we will see Aragorn and Boromir will come with us to provide warrior skills. but Frodo should be the one to carry the ring.
Thanks, everyone. Next is step 4, the change round. You can change your nomination if you want to, based on the strengths of the reasons for the nominations you just heard.
Change round, what do we find? When hearing all the reasons, you each might change your mind.
I'll start with you, Lady Galadriel.
I changed my nomination from Gandalf to Frodo because he really is steady and has such a good heart.
Aragorn.
Change to Frodo because of his pure heart.
Boromir.
Well, I can see that many people want Frodo because of his pure heart, but damn, I'm afraid he may be too, well, excuse me, Frodo, but too vertically challenged. Well, to be blunt, Frodo,
Well, you know what that is.
I think you hobbits are too short to undertake such a long, dangerous journey. But since I have to agree that lack of ambition is one of the qualities I changed to Frodo too. Oh, I changed to Frodo too. Since hobbits never want to rule things, they just want to go to lots of parties and stuff themselves.
We do.
We sure do.
Frodo.
I'll stay with Gandalf.
And I keep my nomination of Mr. Frodo. Bilbo.
Same, Frodo.
Gandalf.
I keep my nomination of Frodo.
Pippin.
I'll go with Frodo too, because he's very responsible and has a good heart.
Mary.
Change to Frodo. He really does have a pure heart.
Okay, thanks everyone. I suggest we skip the optional step 5 discussion, since our process today seems pretty straightforward. Okay with everyone?
Sure.
Okay,
Fine.
fine, sure.
Okay, this is the 6th step, the consent round, where I, as your facilitator, will propose someone for the role.
Facilitator proposes someone for the role. Based on all your reasons, that is the goal. Facilitator doesn't choose the person, it's a proposal, and that's all. Facilitator only proposes in the meeting hall.
I propose Frodo as the one to carry the ring and throw it in the volcano. I propose Frodo because of what you've said about him, that he is good-hearted and kind, has stamina, patience, and perseverance, is responsible and steady and not easily tempted by power. Please say objection or no objection.
If you want to try it, give your consent. If no objection, lady or gent, then say no objection. Here's the reason why. You find the proposal safe enough to try.
Okay, I'll start with you, Pippin.
No objection.
Mary,
No objection.
Lady Galadriel,
No objection.
Aragorn,
No objection.
Boromir.
Oh well then, no objection.
I'll skip over you and ask you last, Mr. Frodo, since you're the one proposed for the role. I have no objection. Bilbo,
No objection.
Gandalf,
No objection.
Mr. Frodo,
Well, I'd feel really scared to carry the ring. It would be such a huge responsibility. And who knows what kind of awful creatures we'll meet on the way to the Mountain of Doom.
don't worry, Mr. Frodo. I'll go with you.
Me too, Frodo. Me too.
And I'll accompany you, lad. Never fear.
And I'll come too.
And I'll certainly come. I am a skilled and fearless warrior, you know.
Alas, I cannot come, as I must stay in Rivendell to guard our community against the gathering dark forces.
And I am too old now, lad, even though, as you know, I traveled widely in my youth. But now that I'm 111, I've started to slow down a bit.
Well, if all of you want me to, and if you'll help me along the way, okay, then no objection.
Okay, everyone, we have a decision. It's Frodo who will carry the ring.
Yay.
Okay, this is where we celebrate that we've made a decision.
celebrate decision, that's what we do. When making a decision, we note it this way too.
I notice no one is celebrating. Well, we've decided. It's off to the Mountain of Doom we'll go, and Frodo will carry the ring.
Oh my gosh, what have we all gotten ourselves into? I'm afraid we might need orcs.
Thank you, everybody. Let's thank our actors. Let's thank our entire video crew. Let's thank our singer. Let's thank our playwright. It turns out, well, we'll have another play for sure. 2 more. It turns out that the folks that are coming in to cook for tonight's dinner are not coming until 5, I learned. So let us stay here and have small groups, 3, 3, and 3 and 4, to talk with each other about what you think, insights, questions, anything about selecting people for roles. We can do that for 5 minutes.
As long as you're okay with a few minutes of people working in the kitchen to get stuff out of the kitchen.
It's perfectly fine.
Okay, great.
And since you're going there, I think that means 3 groups of 3.
3 groups of 3.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, folks, and then we'll take a break.
I'll find out in a minute. Yes, thank you. I'll find out in a minute.
All right. Yeah. I'm moving here.
I don't know what we're doing yet. So we have discussion.
Insight.
What insights we got from the sketch?
My
insights are,
Any questions, any observations, etc., just so that you can discuss what you've just learned as soon as you learn it. You can go ahead and turn that one off so that you can join the group.
different significantly from what you've been doing?
I have no concerns